Crazy. Here we go now. You tuned in to Bucky Calhoun, man, you know. I'm one of the illest motherfuckers with my mouthpiece in this shit, you know. I gotta let the world know, you know, I was laying back in my bed the other night, felt like a dream, man. I had an epiphany, man, you know.
Yeah. The CEO, Ali Akindele, Living Concept Productions. Just one innovative idea away is the slogan. You got Philly Heat.
I just wrapped up the first segment of our show. Political Sports Rap came in, stayed with us for a little while, and we had the beautiful, the lovely, the talented Judge Stephanie Sawyer. I've been with her since she was actually running for a city council position, and then she decided to run for a municipal judge, and she's on the bench. So, you know, we always give our hats off and kudos to females, black females doing their thing in the city. So shout out to Stephanie Sawyer, Judge Stephanie Sawyer. Now, it's time to showcase some local talent, and definitely no stranger to Philly at all. Some say he been around. Yeah, he been around. Joined me the first time that we actually talked to this young man with a book. It wasn't his first book, I don't think.
It was actually the first one.
It was your first book. Right. The 15th District.
Yep.
19124. Says it all.
They're saying it's a classic. That's from here.
Yeah.
I'm hearing that from a lot of people.
So we knew without a shadow of a doubt we had to do something else. We had to bring in something else.
You know, what's happening now is, being as though I got like a certain level of notoriety for the book, what I'm trying to do is create additional opportunities for other people. Mm-hmm. So I could have came out with something else that was me. You know what I'm saying? My co-author, Andrew Jones, we could have dropped something else. We working on 15th District Part 2. So we could have kind of made them wait and then release that.
How you going to add the 15th District?
I mean...
All right, I just got to wait to see. Okay.
You know, it's... it's a roller coaster, man. You know what I'm saying? I believe in suspense as far as a good way to go about writing things, and people that read those type of literatures, they appreciate the suspense, so
right.
It's going to go another direction. I don't want to give up none of that. Y'all going to like that. Everybody that said 15th District was a classic. The predecessor of Reese is what's coming. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, it'll be here real soon. But
and that's all you going to give them?
Yeah, I ain't giving them that.
Yeah, we can't give
them. I mean, anybody that read it probably will be excited just to know that the predecessor of Reese Part 2.
So you guys, welcome to the show with me right now, Wildly Archer. Hey. Now here's what happens. Growing up in the hood, watching so many things go on, your friends selling drugs, sometimes you partaking into doing those things, but then you escape the madness.
Right.
At some point, some days, you wake up and say, you know what, I'm not doing this anymore. There's more power somewhere else if I just direct myself and do something else, because I got kids now. Yeah. I'm a grown man now. I'm on my grown man now.
Got a team.
Yeah, you got a whole team. So you decided to write the book, the first book, 15th District.
Right.
Not per se where you're from, because you're not originally from Franklin.
Yeah, no, I'm a North Philly boy.
Mm-hmm. So you decide to write this book. The backlash and even the love that you got from friends and family and the supporters with your first book. Then you have those people who were scared to step out and do it on their own. So they were the ones on the side that said, come here, let me ask you this. How can I do this?
Yeah, I got
not knowing that you are open and willing to help anybody.
Yeah, absolutely.
And approachable, you know what I'm saying? Because what's for you is for you, and what's for them is for them.
Yeah.
So as you said, you decided to help and bring somebody else up. So tell us about stolen currency. It's just a little bit behind before this book.
Yeah, well, you know, I actually have a couple of offers signed to the company. The way it kind of started off.
This man is signing people under his people. Writing books.
We're trying to do things different and show that people that, you know, it's other opportunities are for some of the. I can give people 1,000,001 drug stories, but you know, I think the bigger, more significant story is the tragedy, the triumph story. The fact that I might have been in the streets for a portion of time, but I changed that under my own recognizance. I made my own decisions, I made my own moves, and I put my own money up, and I made these moves. You know what I'm saying? I made a decision that I just wanted to do something different. So, you know, when you believe in something, if you think it and you speak it, you can kind of sometimes speak it into fruition. And I think this is what happened when I tried to do the 15th District thing, like far as with my co-author. He introduced me to Raymond Mookie G. Green. And he sent it to me. And dude, hot, man, like, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause when he first sent it, I was just thinking, like, all right, we accepted the transcript, so we won't be sending stuff back or like not accepting stuff. The first transcript I received outside of 15th District was this. It was stolen currency. It was titled. It just was a rough draft. And I'm reading it, I'm wondering like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know what to do with the book because, you know, essentially you got to edit the book and try to figure out how to package it and come up with like a promotion plan for it. But the book was so already polished, I was trying to figure out what could we do to add to the book as far as like how would he feel as the author. Because, you know, if you send me a rough draft, once it's in the stores or whatever happens, you want to see a different result of what you sent. Like, you want to see a more polished version. So, you know, what we try to do is just focus on the edit real well and try to take all the narration and make it as proper English as possible, and then try to make the dialogue as gritty as possible to separate the differential of the narration.
And that's what I was
versus
going to
the
say. Now,
dialogue.
how do you take the hoodness out of a person's writing? But
Well,
a lot of like you said, a lot of editing goes into the book.
Yeah.
But how
The
much
narration usually is what does it. Like, usually. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, you don't want to lose the authenticity of the story.
Right.
So you leave all the slang in the dialogue. You leave all the slight misspellings, the way a person is pronouncing the word. This is how people talk in our city. But then what you do is when you're given a strong depiction of the story, which is the narration, and you give them as much proper English and as much vernacular as you can, you deal with your vocabulary. That's when you put the vocabulary words in. All the big words go in the narration, you know what I'm saying? And it resonates with different people that may not even be into urban fiction because it's another kind of script that's being written or that they're reading, you know what I'm saying? Like, at least that's what I think. You know what I mean?
And it's funny you said urban diction. So do you think at some point that when you're using the term urban diction that you're limiting yourself?
Absolutely.
So how do you make it more
well, you know,
socializable?
I think that is a process, and I'm trying to, you know, gradually go through this process with 15th District and the Stolen Currency, and we have another book coming out called Last Laugh in like February. What I want to do is I want to get a certain level of content out so that the people can see what the company is bringing to the table. And then when we get back around to certain things that I'm writing, like The Boy That Nobody Hugs, Saga of a Street Orphan, that's not street literature. I mean, they may have street scenarios in it, but it's more of a biography than anything.
Oh, yeah, I'm excited for you.
Yeah,
Every time
you always are.
every time
You
I'm
always give me
around
the same
you,
energy.
yeah, you're just so positive, and everything that you're doing is positive, you know.
Yeah.
And then for those of you guys who are not on his social media, you gotta know that the one thing about this man is his family, family, family.
Definitely.
And I truly believe that's why all the
too.
blessings are overflowing with you.
Yeah. You're definitely family oriented person too. Shout out to Steve and the whole squad. Shout out to the extended family, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, our sons are both for the same football team. They play for 2 different weight classes though.
Yeah, did you Sunday's game?
I wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? But I heard, so you know.
Yeah.
It's about to get back, right?
Shout out to the Chargers,
Yeah, shout
though.
out to
Doing
the
their thing. The
Chargers.
coaches this season was good. We ain't gonna talk about this. We talk about you.
Yeah, that's another thing, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
we're not gonna talk about that.
But you know, back to Mookie G. Raymond, that name cracks me up. Raymond Green, his moniker is Mookie G. That's what he writes under. He just wanted the opportunity, and I believed in his work. Like, you know, okay, well, damn, man, you got something good, and I think that it'll represent the company and then us communicating with each other. He said that's what he wanted to do, was to represent Prolific Concept Productions as best as he could. So for this to be our first like kind of interaction and him to be so enthusiastic about having a good impression on what we doing, signed him up immediately. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, you care like that, and then you sent more stuff to show that you care. It wasn't just words. Sign him up.
So how does it make you feel, though, when you have a lot of the brothers who come and approach you and like, yo, I got a story I want to tell. I want to put it on paper.
Well, you know, I always give them the same answer. You know, we got a policy that we go by with Prolific Concept Productions. We only want 3 chapters. Give us 3. And if we like it, you'll hear from us. Give us 90 days. If you don't hear from us in 90 days, you probably didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? If you want us to return it, to send paper transcript with a stamp, we'll send it back. Or send it an email. It's a waste. We're not going to do nothing with your work. If it's not worth it, maybe somebody else will see the worth in it that we can't. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say anybody's work is not worth it, but it may not be the kind of content that we want to deal with.
But now, Wally, how do you send something like that back? Because you got to think, some people are writing and pouring from their heart.
Right. Well, you know, the situation is, like, if they, like I said, if they give me a stamp and they send in a paper transcript, like they wrote it or they typed it, then most definitely we're going to send it back.
How do you say or reject?
Oh, yeah, but there ain't no answer. It ain't nothing. No worries. Not even a rejection letter and that. It ain't nothing. It's just if you don't hear from us, know that we cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to do it no other way, because how do you, like you said, tell somebody that worked so hard on something, nah, it ain't good enough, bro, I'm cool. Or no, sis, it's all right, but it could be better. I don't want to tell
But
nobody
to the
that.
person like that, would you tell them, don't be discouraged? Just
Yeah,
take
right,
it back
absolutely.
and add more or redo it.
Yeah. Anybody, for future references, that wants to get in this game, should automatically know that this is not the game that you get rich in. People are under the impression like this. My author, Mookie G, I dropped 15th District. He seen it, you know, he got it in the mail. He told Andrew Jones, like, yo, I'm getting a Maserati. What you getting? And I'm looking like, this ain't that business. This not the Maserati business. But, you know, you'll be able to take care of yourself if you put the right work in. I'm going to give you the equal amount of work, and we're going to push this product uphill. I don't know about a Maserati. I mean, if that comes, then, you know, that just was in the cards for us. But I don't see too many authors driving Maseratis.
It can come.
Anything
Like you
can
said,
happen.
with hard work. So you guys keep it locked right here. It's 9:55. You're on the morning rush. It's your girl Simply Monica. DJ Joey Manarino is sitting in for DJ Jules, you guys. We've got Wally Archer in the building with us. Keep it locked right here, you guys. Keep it like that.
Yeah.